What's going on, everybody? It's Chris from Out West with Chris, and yeah, I changed up the scenery a little bit. I got tired of that cupboard as my backdrop. So this little corner of my house, I called the Rod and Gun Club. I got my gun safe and my rod rack right here. I just got home from work and I had a big box full of goodness sitting on my doorstep, and we're gonna talk about it. What I got was Hunter's Haul. This is Hunter's Haul for September. As you guys know, it's hunting season in much of the country, and I will be gearing up for my trip in the middle of October. So I'm getting really excited to go, chase down some big game up in Idaho. So pretty cool. Can't wait to see what's in the September Hunter's Haul. And we're looking at the advanced box here. Before we get too far into this, I just want to point out there are two subscription levels for Hunter's Haul. There's the Pro, which is the lower tier, and that's going to run you about 40 bucks a month, 40, 43, something like that. And then there is the Advanced, the box that I'm opening right now. And that is about $100 per month. Now, with the Advanced, you get everything that was in the Pro, plus a few more items. Like last month, we got that trail cam, which I thought was pretty awesome. They are also doing, for a limited time, a Waterfowl Box. So head on over to their website, huntershall.com. If you're really big into duck or goose hunting, there could be some pretty cool stuff in there. So check that out. I think that is running $99 right now. This is a monthly subscription box that targets hunters. So if you're a tree hugger, this probably isn't the video for you. Maybe Karen box would float your boat more. Okay, so we're gonna go through the items that are in the Pro Box and just check things out. Rock-A-Gator. This is a 30-liter dry bag, $40 value. I have some familiarity with dry bags. I have a lot of them actually, because I fish out of a kayak a lot. If you've never seen any of my kayak fishing videos, there's a playlist right here, so check it out. So, Rock-A-Gator dry bag. It's got some straps. Looks like a pretty solid dry bag. 30 liters, that's pretty good storage. A dry bag like this is nice if you hunt in really wet conditions and you pack a lot of gear into like a base camp. Clothes, sleeping bag, stuff like that into a dry bag and keep it nice and dry because these are pretty darn waterproof. This is what I carry all of my camera equipment in when I go kayak fishing. So it's pretty important to keep that type of stuff dry. So a good dry bag can go a long ways. This looks to be a pretty high quality dry bag. Yeah, I kind of like this. It has a sling strap that you can put on, so you can throw the bag over your shoulder. Looks to be pretty decent quality. The way these dry bags work, how they seal themselves is you just roll this up like that, so it's nice and tight, and then you just snap them. Easy to use. They work great to keep your gear dry. $40 value. Next up, we have a LED lantern and flashlight. It's from Secure. It's an emergency outdoor LED lantern and flashlight. I have something a lot like this, and mine is solar powered, but this one looks like it's a hand crank power. I like the design of this style of lantern because they pretty compact puck, and then on the back, you have the hand crank. Something like this, it might be best to charge it first. Yeah, it's blinking. It's kind of saying, we got a little bit of power, but we need more. There's a little red light right there that turns on when you're charging it by using the hand crank. I wonder how much you'd have to do to get it like a full charge. Because this would get old. You'd be like, okay. You'd probably want to charge it first using the provided chargers, the USB charger, and that type of stuff. So this is a $20 value. Seems fairly reasonable. You might be able to find it a little bit cheaper elsewhere. One other thing, it can hang from your tent. Once it's charged, you can hang it from a tree or your tent, and using it as a lantern can provide some pretty decent light. All right, so we got a snack in this month as usual. These are called Heather's Choice Packaroons, and these are black espresso. So I have no idea what the heck a packaroon is, so we're gonna find out. Value on this is $5. Well, that looks like a biscuit. Kind of looks like a brick for fire starting. Okay, that's pretty good. If you like coconut, you're really gonna like this. If you don't like coconut, you're not gonna like it, because these are like a coconut cookie. But I like it, it tastes pretty good. So the next item is from McNeck Tactical, and it is a ultra compact microfiber towel. Soaks up a bunch of liquids. Multi-use tool, serves as blanket, wind block, or sling. Okay, there's two things here. Okay, that's a pretty decent sized towel right here. Nice camp towel. Good size, microfiber towel. Yeah, you could use this for a lot of different stuff. But I like that. Used for a towel. You know, if you're out hunting and you want to wash your face in a stream, or you got some clean water, you know, be able to dry off with this. So, pretty cool. I'll definitely take this out hunting with me. We'll see what uses I could come up with when I'm out in the field. It feels really nice. It also came with this, maybe a little carrying bag for it. Yeah, you could stick that in there. And it looks like you could stick a bunch of stuff in here actually. They say there's a free toiletry bag. So that would probably be this. You could stick, you know, some different stuff in there for your hunting trip and have it all kept track of. So I'm gonna put this in here for now. That is your Pro Box. That was an $85 value. So next up is the Advanced Box. So let's dive right into this and check it out. First item in the Advanced Box is from Camp Chef. It's a striker. So this is a compact cooking system. Let's take a look at it. Let's open it up. So this looks kind of like a jet boil. If you guys are familiar with those. It's gonna run on a propane tank, kind of like the Coleman lantern fuel. So it comes with a base that looks pretty neat, that all stores in there. Pretty cool. You'll put the fuel tank in there and then screw this part in. This bad boy goes right there. Whatever you want to heat goes in here. Pretty cool item. I'm excited to try this out. This would be great for cooking a stew or a soup. Lots of different stuff you can use these for. The value on this is $80. So I really hope that this works great, because that's quite a bit. This is a brand that I don't know anything about. On the surface, it looks pretty cool. I'm excited to try this out. One of these days, when it's nice and cold, and I have a free Saturday, I'm gonna float out on my kayak. I'm gonna take one of these with me, and I'm gonna make some soup on the kayak, and just anchor off and throw some bait out and sit and wait. So, pretty cool, kind of a big profile, but I think this will work great actually. So, I'm excited to try this out. $80 value, it's pretty badass. And I like how it all stores in itself. I like that kind of thing, keeping everything nice and compact. Everything stores really nice back inside of this. All right, so the next item is from Thermacell, and this is a Thermacell backpacker. It is a mosquito repeller. I have no idea how these things work, but basically what they do is you take this device, you screw it onto a fuel canister. The majority of all of your major brands will work. 4-ounce canisters have a 90-hour runtime. That's pretty awesome. An 8-ounce canister has a 180-hour runtime. 16-ounce canister, 360-hour runtime. It says they're dependable up to 7,000 feet elevation. So you screw this on, you turn it on, and something happens. I don't know exactly what happens, but it says heat activation creates a zone that protects against mosquitoes. So it's like an area effect type thing that mosquitoes want to stay out of. I don't know if it's like burning a citronella candle or something like that at your campground, or mosquito sticks or whatever. but it's probably something similar to that, but it uses a fuel canister instead of like a match or something like that. And it sounds like it can last quite a while. So pretty cool. I've heard about these. My buddy Matt uses these. He uses a bigger one, I think. Pretty cool. I've never used one of these before. I'll take this camping with us. We don't deal a lot with mosquitoes, a little bit. And some years are worse than others. So it'll be interesting to take this up and see if we have any issues. Mosquitoes are a real problem. I actually have a family member who got really sick due to West Nile. And you know, that stuff can jack you up. It's not super common. But you know, if you can avoid getting bit by a mosquito, you avoid the discomfort of the itching and all that crap. And you could potentially avoid a deadly disease. So why not try to avoid it? Bug spray works, so does something like this, from what I understand. I'll be interested to try this out. That is a $40 value, folks. So in your advance box, you get the propane stove, Ba-Bam, which I'm excited to try out, and the thermocell, which I think is pretty cool. One was 80 bucks, another 40 bucks, tons of value in this box. And yeah, I like that. That's awesome. So they've already teased next month's theme. And next month's theme for October 2017 is glass. So that's pretty cool. It says, part of a successful hunt is having faith in your optics, whether it be binoculars, spotters, eyewear, or scopes. The October box will get you the gear to help with your glassing needs. That could be really interesting. I'm excited to see what folks at Hunter's Hall come up with for October. I have been extremely pleased the past few months that I've been getting these boxes. And like I always say, I did not pay for this box. So check them out. If you are interested, you can use the code OUTWEST to get 15% off of your first box. So if you're gonna sign up, be sure to use the coupon code OUTWEST so you get a little discount. One awesome thing I wanna point out, Hunter's Hall sent me an email a couple weeks ago, said, hey, you're getting close to 4,000 subscribers. We wanna help out with a giveaway. So Hunter's Hall is stepping up. They're gonna be donating an October box to a lucky subscriber. And I will do a totally separate video outlining how to win that. And there's gonna be some other prizes, and there's not gonna be huge like the 3556 giveaway was, but it'll still be good. So stay tuned for that video. Thank you, Brandon, over at Hunter's Hall. I really appreciate your support of the channel. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. As always, thank you for watching. Thanks for getting out west with Chris. Because this would get old. You'd be like, okay.